Hello, my name is Ramonica Caldwell and I am a Houston real estate broker. I just wanted to do a quick video to give you some information about what you can do after you have been pre-approved. So as you get started going through the home buying process, now you have your pre-approval letter and you're wondering, okay, I spent all of this time getting qualified. What do I do next? So I'm going to give you 4 tips on what you can do after you have gotten pre-approved. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and follow my YouTube channel for more information about buying, selling, or even starting your real estate business. Okay, tip number 1 is that you want to make sure that you send a copy of your pre-approval letter to your real estate agent. You want to make sure that they have a copy so that they can have that pre-approval letter on file. They will need that pre-approval letter to help you submit your offer. So when you submit your offer, it needs to include your pre-approval letter so that the seller can take your offer seriously. So you want to make sure that you have a copy of your pre-approval letter, and you want to make sure that you review it. You want to check the interest rate on your pre-approval letter to make sure that you're comfortable with the interest rate. If you have any questions about your financing, how much money you will need for down payment, how much you will need for closing costs, you want to make sure you get your lender involved so that you can ask your lender all of those questions. Another thing that you may want to ask for with your pre-approval letter is called a loan estimate. This will give you a breakdown of what your monthly payment will be, and it'll also give you a breakdown of all of the fees associated with buying your house. So you want to make sure that you have a pre-approval letter, an official written letter, and you want to share a copy with your real estate professional. And don't forget to ask your lender for a loan estimate. Item number 2 is you want to make sure that you have a home buying checklist. You can download a home buying checklist in the comments. I'll be happy to send you one so that you can know what a home buying checklist looks like. The reason why you want to have this home buying checklist is because you can use it to help you understand what type of house is going to be the best fit for your family. So just like you're shopping for any regular item, you want to make sure that you have the right size and the right fit. And buying a home is no different. You want to make sure that you're buying the house with the correct number of bedrooms. If you need a guest room, you want to make sure that you're looking for homes that will include a guest room. You want to make sure that you have enough bedrooms for all of your family members. You want to make sure you have enough yard space in case you have a pet, and you want to make sure that you have enough space inside of the house, or the layout is a proper proportion for what you're looking for that will fulfill your needs. So you want to make sure that you have a needs assessment or a home buying checklist to help guide you through that process. Tip number 3 is that you want to make sure that you are getting a customized home search. So of course you can look on apps such as Zillow. In Houston area, we have an app called har.com, and that allows you to search thousands and thousands of properties all over the greater Houston area. And that's a great app to use if you're just thinking about buying a home. But once you're actually qualified to buy a home, you want to look at specific neighborhoods that you will actually be living in. You don't want to spend your time looking at thousands and thousands and thousands of homes that you may not even qualify for, or that's not going to be a good fit for your family, because you may be missing out on precious opportunities that can be right under your nose. So you want to make sure that you have a customized or personalized home search, and usually your realtor can create filters that will allow you to get a personalized list and be able to look at homes that only meet your needs versus looking at a broad range of homes. So you want to make sure that you are signed up for a personalized list of homes that matches your pre-approval amount and also matches what your needs are in a home. For example, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 2-car garage, 2-bath. You want to make sure that those things are narrowed down pretty specifically so that you're not wasting time looking at a broad range of homes. And finally, tip number 4 is you want to go ahead and start scheduling some showings. You want to go ahead and make sure that you get appointments booked so you can actually start going to look at properties. I always tell my clients, if you're super picky, you want to start going to look at homes sooner than later. You don't want to wait until the last minute to start looking at homes. The reason why is because if you're in a hot market, homes are going to be getting snatched up pretty quickly. There are going to be a lot of customers customers that know exactly what they're looking for, and as soon as they find it, they're going to be making an offer and they're going to be ready to jump on it. If you're not so sure what you're looking for, you may need some time to think about it. By the time you go back and look at the home again, the home is probably already snatched up. So it's a good idea that you're looking at as many homes as possible so that you can have a good idea of what type of home you're looking for. A lot of times when you're transitioning from an apartment into a home, the feel of the home may be a little bit different than what you're used to in an apartment. So you may be trying to figure out how you're going to lay out your furniture in the new space. So sometimes that can play a role in deciding what type of house you want. So that's why it's a really good idea to get out there, get your feet wet, and look at as many homes as possible. And the best way to do that is to go ahead and schedule some showings. So those are all of my tips for what to do after you get approved. Remember, tip number 1 is make sure you send your realtor a copy of your pre-approval letter so they can have that on file. Tip number 2 is make sure that you have a home buying checklist, and you can get one in the description below. And number 3 is make sure you have a personalized list of homes so that you can make sure that you're only seeing homes that make a difference to you. And then tip number 4, you want to go ahead and get out there and start scheduling some showings. That's all my tips for what to do after you get approved. For more information about the home buying process or home selling process or real estate in general, feel free to reach out to me. Again, my name is Ramonica Caldwell, and it's been a pleasure speaking with you.